Hello P1/10 and welcome back. Today is Tuesday the 12th of January and today we are going into computing and we're going to see in our video first what kind of things we will be learning about and then we will brainstorm on our board over here. So look at the video, see and listen and you will see what we are learning about. Okay, so keywords, look out for the keywords, there's 4, okay? Let's see. Here comes the video.
Ready to learn about your mouse? Yikes! Not that kind of mouse. This kind of mouse. A computer mouse. The computer mouse is a computer input device that controls a cursor on the computer screen. By moving the mouse along a flat surface, you can move your cursor too. And you press the buttons on the mouse to select something on the screen. This is called clicking. Your mouse probably looks something like this. But computer mice come in many different shapes and sizes. On a standard mouse, there are 2 buttons and a scroll wheel. Using your left button is called a left click, and you do this to select items with a single click. Or you can double click on an icon to start a program on the computer. Using the right button is called a right click. Right-clicking an item or icon will open a pop-up menu with useful options. If you right-click by accident, don't worry. Simply click again with your left button on the screen away from the pop-up menu. Use the scroll wheel to see text and items lower down on a page and not yet visible on the screen. Here are some useful tips for using your mouse. Always keep your mouse flat on the table or desk. Don't be a crazy clicker. Click once or twice for double click and wait for the computer to respond before clicking again. Keep your index finger on the left button to minimize accidental right clicks. And now you are ready to practice using your mouse. Have fun exploring where your mouse can take you on your computer.
Okay, so what did you see in the video? 3 main words you should have saw. On parts of what are we learning about? A mouse. We're learning about a mouse. So this is my mouse here. What parts did you see in the video? You should have saw, I use my left click. So we could have had, and which one is left click? The left click is not this one here, it is the one on the other side. Left click is this one here. Left click. Okay. Any more? What about on the other side? So left click, and what's this one? This is left, this is right. Right click. This one is right click. And there was one more that we saw. What was the one in the middle here that we can run down the screen with? That is a scroll wheel. Scroll wheel. Okay, we can go down the page. And there's one more that wasn't on the video, but we're going to do today. This one here. This part of the body is our hands. Yeah, hands. That's where the hand goes on here. We call it a palm rest. Palm is another word for hand. Palm rests. Yeah? This is your palm right here on your hand. And your hand sits on the mouse like this. Okay, so we have scroll wheel, right click, left click, and palm rests. Your hand goes on the mouse. Okay, so we're going to look at the PowerPoint now about mouse. Okay, in computing. Let's go. So, computer mouse, not a mouse that is a pet. That's a different mouse. Okay, so computer mouse. Let's see what we have. So, these are the different parts, just like we did here. We have palm rest, left click, right click, and scroll button. Those are the 4 main parts of a mouse. So this one here is what? This is clicking. And clicking, and that one is a left click. Left click. So, what does a mouse do? Why do we need a mouse? A mouse lets us move the pointer, open programs, and select things on the monitor. Okay? And let me show you examples. So, this is moving the pointer. So you can move the pointer on the monitor. Remember we did monitor? So, I move my mouse and it moves the pointer on the screen, just like this is here. Okay, so I can click on different things. I can move it and click on different programs. And this one, moving files with the mouse. What if I have documents or games or anything, music? I need to use the mouse to move different things. Yeah? I make a worksheet. Teacher makes a worksheet on the computer. I need to move the file and then print. Yeah? So I need to use the mouse to click and to move. Okay? Clicking and moving. Okay? I can also using this one here, scroll wheel on the mouse. I can scroll down and up the page, just like this one is here. Down or up. So all I have to do is move this wheel down or up. Okay? And that will move the screen. I can also select things by clicking. I can click once or I can double click. Double click is 2 clicks. Double, yes, 2. To open any program. If I want to open a game, I need to double click. Yes. Sometimes I only need to click once. Remember? Left click, not right click. Left click. I can open programs, as I said. Yes, I can click on a program and open it. Example, a game. Opening a game. Click 2 times, double click. So these are the parts of the mouse that we need to know about. So this one, there are 4 parts to a mouse. Do you remember any already? There are 4 parts. They're already on the board right here. 4. What are they? This one here, left click, right click, scroll wheel, and palm rest. Okay? Let's see when they are on the mouse. Here's the first one. Left click. This is the, use your left hand, left click, yeah? Or if you have your right hand, you need to click on the left side. Left click. And the next one is right click. Right click. This is your right hand. You can use both hands, but right click is on this side, okay? And we also have palm rest. Palm rest. That's where your hand goes. Your hand goes on the mouse. That's where it stays. Okay? Palm rest. Hand for your hand. And the last one, scroll wheel. You know the wheel, like on a car, it goes down or it can go up. Down or up. To move the screen up or down. Scroll wheel. As we had on here as well. Scroll wheel, okay? So let's review that one more time. So we have left click, right click, palm rest, and scroll wheel. Okay, let's turn that off and let's go to our flashcards. Are you ready? Here they are, okay? Only 4 parts, 4 words, easy, okay? The first one, we're going to say the words, then we're going to do the actions, okay? You ready? First one is left click. Left click. Show me your left hand. Is this one over here? So it's on this side. Left click, okay? Next one is the opposite of left. What's this one? Right. Right click. Right click. Number 3 is another word for your hand. This part of the hands here is palm rest. Palm rest. So you use it to move. This bit here is on the palm rest, which is here, okay? And the last one, scroll wheel. So your hands on there and you scroll using your finger like this. Scroll up or scroll down. Scroll wheel, okay? So let's review that one more time. You ready? First one is left click. Left click. This one here, left click. And we also have right click. This hand here, right click. And we have palm rest. Palm rest, where your hand goes. And the last one, scroll wheel. Scroll wheel. So your hands on the mouse, you scroll like this, you scroll up or you scroll down on the monitor, okay? So, I want you to show me the actions. Are you ready? Only 4 actions, I did them already. Can you remember? I will help you too. The first one is left click. Action, left click. Did you get it right? It is this one here, left click. So we're clicking with the left side of the mouse, okay? Next one is right click. Action, right click. Did you get it right? Right click is this hand here. Right click on the right side. Right click, click, click. Right click. Okay. And the next one. Action, palm rest. Palm rest. Palm rest is this one here. Yeah. Your hands, your palm on the mouse. Palm rest. And the last one. Scroll wheel. Action. Scroll wheel. And scroll wheel is this one here, and you're scrolling, yeah, like this, scrolling up or down. Okay, one more time. I will not help you this time. You ready? Action, left click. Action, right click. Action, palm rest. And action, scroll wheel. Okay. Let's see if you can do it even faster. You ready? I'll show it really fast. You need to do action really fast. 3, 2, 1, scroll wheel. And left click. And right click. And palm rest. And scroll wheel. And left click. And right click. And palm rest. And scroll wheel. And left click. And right click. And palm rest. And scroll wheel. Left click. Right click. Palm rest. Scroll wheel. And left click. If you got all of those, well done. So don't forget, left click, right click, palm rest, scroll wheel. Okay, left click, right click, palm rest, scroll wheel. Up or down. Okay, well done if you got all of those. Excellent job. Okay, 1 second. So at home, I want you on your paper, can you draw a mouse? Can you draw a mouse like this? And I want you to look at the video and look at the words, look at the PowerPoint at home, and I want you to draw a mouse and I want you to label. So I need you to write left click and right click and palm rest and scroll wheel. I want to draw a picture and label 4 things on the mouse, just like over here, okay? Just like I did here, draw your mouse and label. Right click, scroll wheel, left click, palm rest. I want you to draw in your book or on paper, anything you want, about the mouse. Okay, that's all I want you to do for today. Try to remember the actions. Don't forget left click, right click, palm rest, and scroll wheel up or down. Okay, so that is computer for today. So don't forget draw and write. Practice, yes? Left click, right click, palm rest, scroll wheel. Only 4 words. And we will do this again next week, okay? That is all for computer today. So, thank you very much and see you next week.